Hello everyone, welcome back to Diamond Paintings with Mike, and today I believe it's the first whip and chat of 2025. We are going to be starting this. This wasn't originally the painting that we were going to be starting with, and I'll go into that more in the video, but yes, this was one that I got a fair few months ago actually. I think it was like something like 6 months ago, but of course because I don't work on tigers until January, that's why we've not done it yet. I do a tiger in February, which is the pink one, but we're going to shimmy all the way over to up here and over the top just about there, because we're going to be the future's ours to see. Say hurrah, hurrah. Whoopee, whoopee. Now, yes, tea at the ready, check. Diamond Paintings, pens, ready, check, and so on. Now, as I said, this wasn't, let me do this way actually, because I feel like I'm going to get stuck to this. It's such a lovely fresh piece of film. It's always lovely, isn't it, when you get to work on a nice fresh painting. This wasn't the actual painting that I was going to start off with. It is supposed to be one from Temu, and it actually arrived Friday, I think it was, just gone. But unfortunately it was snowing, and we've had snow in the area, and so I wasn't really sure if the trains were going to be running, and so I sort of adjourned it until Monday, and then I was going to go today and totally forgot to go. So the painting that I wanted to kick it off with will now feature probably next week. Now it is a 20x30, not my favourite of sizes, but it's the only size that they had, so in this specific sort of painting. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to get that on Thursday when I pop over, and then we will start rolling that out. Now, tomorrow we are back with lives. Yes, we're bringing back live videos from tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure of the time yet, but what's going to be happening is Wednesdays will be live videos every Wednesday. So where I've sort of scrapped the Wednesday unboxings, I've now moved that to, actually reinstated it, because I used to do unboxings on I think it was like Monday and a Friday, or Thursday and a Friday, something like that, and I have decided to bring it back, and that way you get, where you've got the weekend with no video, you get to look forward to an unboxing on the Monday, and then obviously it just gives us a bit of room to put lives in and a bit of whip and chats through the week. So yeah, I do try to keep weekends with not filming, because I need some time off from doing videos, you know. So with the exception of February, because February, whenever it's Sunday, we do the Sunday morning love you. So yeah, it's really nice to be starting on this, because as I say, I'm sure I got it about 6 months ago. It's quite a few months back, because when I filmed the unboxing, that wasn't the same day that I got it. So right, so the black and green are going really nice, aren't they? But we now need to sort of figure out how far do we want to go down. Now, Pauline Jill, your parcel has now been sent out. One of three, because you have won the giveaway. I'm just going to see if it's actually moved, because I watch Tracking Like a Hawk round prey. So yeah, it's still not moved at the moment, so yeah, check it on the app. So Pauline's prize is now sent. I'm gonna do one last drill, and then we'll start to mark this up, because going a little bit too big here, quite a big square as it is. So yeah, so got that off today. Do you know the temptation of trying to like say no to myself of eating them? Because one of the prizes that Pauline's won is the celebrations, and I tell you something, I feel like you get a lot more in the pouches than you do the bags. And so they've been looking at me all week, and they've been on my shelf waiting to be waiting to be gone to whoever's won it. And I really thought Hannah was going to win it, because she won the last one, and no, Pauline won it. So it's nice that someone else has won. So everyone's getting sort of like a turn in it. This is going to be a problem. We need a weight or something. Okay, let me get my phone, and then I can put that there. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do, as Shrek would say. So yeah, sorted out that. I actually had, what was it? I had an InPost, then I had an Every, and I checked with the lady in the post office, because apparently you can now do Every in the post office, but there's a sign that says you have to do it at the front of the tills, like the tills at the front of the shop, like, because the post office is like half a post office and half the shop. And I said, is there any chance I could do this here? And she goes, yeah, I can do that here for you. But oh my God, like, Pauline, when you get the parcel, like, she used the world's smallest label on your celebrations. Like, I couldn't believe it. So I hope it gets there, because on Temu I've got that little cat print of the portable thing, and I've done them before, printed it off and sent it in the post, and it's never got there. So, but this is tracked, so I can see where it is along the way. So yes, I will be watching exactly where that goes. Just looking for my number 4 drill, because we're just about to go onto the back of this tiger here, which is beautiful colours. We used to have a lion, a tiger at Colchester Zoo called Lucy, and yeah, we had this frame that we got, and we had it in the living room for many years, but over the years it sort of got broken and stuff, and yeah, so see if I've got my S here. Have I got my S? So there's a lot of coloured swapping here in this one today. I need to check, I think this came with the brackets that came on this, so yeah. Now what I need to do is I need to watch the film Two Brothers, which is about two tiger brothers, and I think one's called Sanga, and I don't know what the other one's called, because Linda was watching it last year sometime. So yeah, so anyway, yeah, I dropped off the everyone, and then I dropped off Pauline's, so she'll be tucking into celebrations when they come, and then popped off to the InPost locker, popped that one off. Yeah, let's go a little bit further out. Let's do, where's my A drill? What is that? Brown is A. I've got an R. I haven't got the A, I don't think. I think we ran out of drills for the A. Oh no! We've actually got the A. Fabulous. Okay. So what was I talking about now? Something to do with the InPost locker. Yeah, so posted that off, so they're all sort of off. Yodel has got problems at the moment because I shipped this customer's item like 4 days ago and they've still not picked it up from the shop. So I don't know what's going on with them at the moment, but it's quite annoying because the longer that sits there, the longer I've got to wait for the cash, you know, it's quite annoying. So yeah, then after that I popped into Sainsbury's because, I went to, it was the free sausage to get the sausage rolls, so I went up to Greggs and as per usual, massive queue again. It always seems to be like really busy in that shop, and there was like all these people waiting. I was like, what are they waiting for? Well, it turns out that they were waiting for coffees. Everyone seems to be going for the hot drinks. So yeah, and then after that I went into Tesco first, and I am so happy. I went in because as you go in Tesco, you got the doors and then you got like these barrier things that open up, and oh my god, you know, a couple of weeks ago I was telling you about I wish Tesco had the Zapper machines. What they are is they're like a little scanner thing, very similar to like a parcel, like Royal Mail with their scanners that they scan to say the parcel's been delivered. But what's really nice is went in there and I was like, oh my god, they have only got, you know, the little scanner things where you walk around the shop, you scan your item, you put it in the basket, then when you go to the self-checkout, you just press a button and it loads it on the till for you to pay. Well, Tesco Braintree is bringing them, people. So I'm so like over the moon. I'm like psychic. I can predict things because when I said I wish Braintree had them, it's almost like God is watching, and he I don't know how he does it, but for me to say like a few months ago or a few weeks ago, I wish they had them, and then they've arrived. Like, the only problem is that there was no handheld scanners in there because someone on the till was asking about them, and apparently they've been saying that it's going to be a couple more weeks yet until it sort of launches. So yeah, I am just like buzzing because that is going to be, there's nothing worse than going around the shop trying to calculate it in your head, and then you get to the scanner and then you're like, oh crap, I've not got enough money for that, you know, and it is embarrassing, you know. But this scan thing will count it for you as you go around the shop. So, oh man, it's just gonna be like so much better. Really, really will be so much better. Like, I cannot wait. Because why they didn't have them from day one, I don't know. But yeah, so anyway, I went in Tesco's because Monday is Hello Magazine Day, and I wanted to get this week's magazine. Well, surprise, surprise, they didn't have it. So I thought, right, well, I'll go to Sainsbury's, that's only around the corner, and see if they've got it. And do you think I could get it? No. So, couldn't get that. And in the end, I thought I'd give up. You know, I'm going to have to try the Co-op tomorrow and see if they've got it. It could be that it's not been, like, released yet, or it's not out yet. I'm sure there must be a way that you can check the on sale date with Hello Magazine. But yeah. Now, today there's also going to be a completions video. We're probably going to do the November and December together because I'm still trying to find October's because one of the items is missing and I don't know where I put it, and that's delayed. So I think the last one we did was September's, weren't it? So yeah, so I haven't got enough days this week to put it in, you see. I might put a Saturday on though, but now I've said it, I'm gonna have to like air it for you. So yeah, so I thought, well, I ain't walking all the way up Rifle Hill to go to the Co-op, it'll have to wait. So yeah, I'll have to do that tomorrow. But I'm just pleased I got the you know, Pauline's thingamajig off, because the urge of wanting to eat them is, yeah. So yes. So this has got some very pretty colours. I mean, we've done black and green here, which goes so well together. And then you've got like this sort of mingulation of the back of the tiger's arse, and then obviously of the tree. The tree. I mean, what else can you call it? A rump. Some animals' arses is called a rump. So yeah. So I've already tonight I finished my first completion for February's runs. So that literally took 2 days. It was so quick. So can't wait to show you that. That will form on the January completions, because this one's been filmed for February, just to confuse you a bit more. So yeah. And then I really need to get up to Colchester this week, because it's been really long overdue, and I want to get up to, there's this alarm clock that I want, and it's beautiful. It's like a nice teal sort of colour, £7. But this was like near enough 2 months ago, so I don't know if they're still going to have it, but it's worth a day out in it. So because of work and that, I very rarely get time to go places. Luckily I work in retail, so I come out shop and then can go to the range when I'm working, but when I'm not working I just can't be bothered to go out. I just want, you know, time off, just to like sit down and not have to go out, because going out every day can get quite annoying. Like, I like to have days where I can just sit in and laze about. On my off days I tend to watch a lot of YouTube, so yeah. So I imagine this is going to be a lot of blacks and brown here. This looks really, really lovely. Can't wait to see how this first session turns out. And again, this is on a board, so you're going to see the true reaction of it as I'm filming it, rather than have to wait for the light to go off, if you get me. So did everyone have a lovely Christmas? My mum said to not talk about it, but Roxanne did ask, and I don't know what to do, because I don't know whether to respect her wishes or tell you folk. But on Sunday the 22nd, I suppose I can talk about it, and then I won't mention it anymore, because obviously I don't want to go into the ins and outs. But on Sunday the 22nd, we got some terrible news. Basically, my it's hard, because I feel like if I talk about it, I'm not giving my mum the respect she needs for that. But I don't know. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to tell Roxanne, because obviously she did ask, but I'm not gonna go into it. I just want to, like, you know, tell Roxanne, and that's it. But Sunday the 22nd, as you know, my granddad has been in hospital, and he deteriorated quite rapidly on Sunday night. And I was sitting in my sofa, I think EastEnders was on, and I was ringing and ringing, and I couldn't get an answer. of my mum, and she texted me back saying like she's so upset. And basically my granddad, the cause of what this problem was with the yellowing of the skin, the jaundice, basically he had a blockage somewhere between the esophagus and the stomach, and basically they tried to operate and it didn't work. And the next thing we heard was that they tried something else and it was working, and they were preparing him to come home. And then all of a sudden he went drastically downhill, and basically he passed away. And of course my mum was devastated because she was up there, and I had this feeling, I don't know what gave me it, but I had this feeling that he passed away, because for her to not answer the phone when I was ringing, and for her to like not answer the phone is quite rare. And I thought, yeah, this doesn't look very good. And so my mum then texted about, I think it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and she said she's so upset. And at that time I just knew, I just knew he went. Now apparently they did say they had to ask my nan if he would be, if they could have permission to resuscitate him. And you got to remember he's had a triple bypass, okay? So he's already had problems with his heart. He's had this aneurysm thing that is on the valve of the heart, and one, if that got any bigger, it could kill him, sort of thing. And he had like this stent thing, and yeah, apparently my nan said no, because you know we could have resuscitated him. We could have resuscitated him and then perhaps get 2 hours out of him, and he could like go downhill very drastically. So yeah, so I never got to say goodbye because as I've always said, me and my nan and granddad have never got on. I've always tried, and I don't know what it is, but she never, it's not so much her, it was more him. He didn't really want to talk to me. He never really spoke to my brother. But yeah, I don't know what the ins and outs of that are, but he's always been like off and on. We've spoke over the years, but you know, you learn to put your sort of block, if you like. You sort of put a barrier up, if you like, and try to ignore it. And yeah, unfortunately he passed away. And so I did ask my mum, look, has he passed away? And she said, I need to talk to you, but I want to do it in person. And so for some reason she didn't want to tell me until I was, you know, face to face with her, sort of thing. And yeah, she was very upset. And so the thing is, when someone dies, the pain does get easier, because each day that goes on, you never forget about the person, but you learn to deal with it. And my nan is not coping well at all, because where she used to live with her husband at home, she's now on her own, and she's what's called housebound, which means she cannot leave the house because she is petrified of, where's the R gone? Yeah, there we go. She's petrified of leaving the house because she had a terrible fall in Cornwall a few years ago. And ever since that day, she's like, to herself, she's like, well, I can't go out because I'll fall. And my mum said it's like an illness, because like, you know, when these people get illnesses where they've got phobias, but they can't do it. They just can't overcome that phobia. And so every night my mum and my mum's aunties go up there. Like, they have, basically my aunties will go up there during the day, and then my mum goes up for a few hours during the night, and then she has to phone my mum to let her know that she's in bed and stuff, because she has like a stair lift thing. But yeah, he sadly passed away. And I did get a little bit upset, but because I've spent so many years with like him not talking to me, I don't really get upset with it, if you get me. Because to me, this might sound harsh, but you live, you die. It's the great circle of life. And I think it's why some of my friends always say, oh, you should be an undertaker because you don't show emotion. And I do show emotion, but I try to, I'm like my auntie. My auntie can put a barrier up. I don't know how she does it, but she can hide emotion, whereas I'm like that as well. If I'm gonna get upset, I try to do it like not, I don't like to show people that I'm upset. It's, I just have to remain strong, you know. But yeah, he sadly passed away, so I just want to thank Roxanne for her well wishes. And it's not really good, is it, right on top of Christmas, because we were thinking of doing what's called an inquest, because no one can understand. Whoa, hang on a minute, my pen's fell. We are looking at doing an inquest because no one can understand how he was fine the day before and then all of a sudden he's passed away. So we think the hospital have missed some things, but the thing is, what are they going to do? Probably give you compensation. That's not the point. Money, no amount of money is going to bring that person back, you know. So I don't know if they're still going to do that, but apparently my auntie was like, well, this is not tallying up, you know, it just don't make any sense. So, as I say, for them to say, oh, we're getting your granddad ready to come home, and then he's suddenly gone, you know, it's difficult. So yeah, thanks for the well wishes, Roxanne. But yes, so let's just swiftly move on from that. So yeah, you can imagine Christmas was quite a rocky sort of one this year. 2024 has been a sort of okay-ish year, but we've still got the aftermath of COVID and energy prices. And is that Mrs. Brown Boys? Oh my god, Mrs. Brown Boys is on. So yeah, Christmas was okay, and obviously that happened on the 22nd, so we were sort of like got 2 days to sort of grieve and then try and sort of be happy for Christmas. But my sister was like, I'm not celebrating New Year, because she's had a rocky road this year as well. I mean, she had a miscarriage, she's had a granddad die now, so she really was not in the you know, celebrating mood. You know, and when she had the miscarriage, it really made her ill. She was not eating, you know, just really down and fed up. But yeah, so Christmas came, and then we sort of all opened our presents, and surprise, surprise, we didn't get to see Teddy yet again. So where it was our week again. And guess what? We weren't allowed to see him again, because she's not being very fair, and she's not allowing us to see him on the agreed date. Basically, whenever there's a special occasion, she wants him all the time. It's not fair, and it frustrates me, because, you know, that's his week of seeing Teddy, and yet we've had to wait 3 weeks. It's disgusting, absolutely disgusting, you know, to make someone wait 3 weeks, and especially because my brother, I think he actually came on the 27th. We were supposed to have him before Christmas, and we didn't get to see him till the 27th. And now it's Christmas sort of came, and we all sort of got some lovely gifts, and I'm going to show Hannah something in a minute. And even though me and my sister are sort of like off and on talking, I will not leave her out, and I will still get her something. And she very kindly got me some stuff, but you know, I was ever so grateful, you know. And what's that? Okay, that should go there. So yeah, I was quite grateful really. And got some lovely stuff. I got Peaky Blinders shower set with a bottle opener thing, which was an absolute con because you squirted it out and literally got like a handful of soap. I got oh gosh, I got boxes from my mum. George got me some sweets. A photo frame saying "I love you, Uncle" from Teddy. What else did I get? So many stuff to remember. You know, just James Bond perfume. I got that. Aftershave even. I've got. My brother got me a Link set. I got a Lynx. My mum got me a Link set. No paintings this year, unfortunately. I actually can't remember what I got for Christmas. It's so hard to remember. My sister got me these really cool pens. And she got me... What else did she get me? Oh, a pack of Lindor crispy ball things, you know. So that was pretty good. And then, yeah, I'll see if I don't know if I've got the pens in here, Hannah, but let me see if I've got them. Yeah, let me pause the video. So these are the pens, Hannah, and I thought I've got to show you these because you like your colouring and all that sort of thing with your colouring books. But these are 12 outline markers. Permanent ink, and apparently you shake several times, it's got like a ball in it, and then you press the tip down for a while, close the cap immediately, but you get all these colours, but they're outline pens. So what happens is I can, let's get a piece of paper or something. Yeah, so basically, as you can see, got like a ball in there, and then what you do is you push down on it, and then you see like the ink will flow. And then you go like this. So if I did Hannah, you see how it's got like the silver and then you've got that green outline behind it. Like, these pens are fabulous. But all the pens come out with the silver, and then obviously different colours do the outline bit. But oh my god, like, I had to show you these pens. And it was quite funny because when I opened them, I was like, a pack of pens? Are you for real? Like, you bought me a pack of pens? I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but it's not sort of the thing I would buy someone a pack of pens for Christmas. So yeah, they come off the TikTok shop, so I'm not sure where or what the company's called on there, but apparently they come off TikTok. But they're really nice pens, you know. And apparently she got me them because I'm always like doing crafty things, you know, like drawing or painting. I don't do colouring in. I used to years ago, but yeah, so that's got them. I got a cutlery set, which is quite a nice cutlery set, and I talk about that in a different video, but just for the purposes, it was like, these actually came from Home Bargains, so like a marble sort of effect. So I think they were like £7. So, but the funny thing was, is when, like, obviously we went Christmas shopping, my mum's going, so what would you like then? Would you like these? And of course I'm, you know, I'm looking at them going, yeah, okay, but I know what I'm going to get anyway. But my mum will wrap them up, even though I know what they are. But when I got them, I was like, oh my god, what is that, Lego? And I forgot that it was obviously the cutlery set. So yeah, so definitely have a look at them pens, Hannah, because they're quite lovely. And as I said, all the different colours, they just do the outline bit, so the middle will always be the silver. But I think it's like metallic, but it's definitely got like, it's like paint or something in there, because they've got a ball in there that moves the ink about. So yeah, trying to think what else I got. I really can't remember what I got for Christmas, but yeah, it was quite an okayish one, because obviously we didn't expect my granddad to die, so we couldn't be all jolly and happy. So yeah, everyone was sort of down really. My brother did show a bit of support to my mum, and you know, because whenever you say like, oh nanny, he'll go, well, I don't know who that means, I don't know who you mean, because obviously the way me and my brother's been treated from them has been terrible. But you know, I still consider her my nan, whether we talk or not, you know. But yeah, it's she's finding it hard because like she's not used to being on her own. So, and apparently she didn't even say goodbye to him, because she said that she couldn't come to terms with having to do that, you know. But imagine going in hospital and then like, because he hated hospitals, he was petrified of them. And you know, imagine literally not having to say goodbye to your wife, you know, that must be absolutely terrible. But yeah, so my mum is now sort of like scared she's going to lose her mum. And you know, it's when my granddad that was on dialysis died, my nan died 5 years later, because they do say when one of your loved ones dies, the other one's not far behind. So it must sort of really, and she's not been eating either. Like, we're trying to make sure that she's eating, but she's gone off her food. We got her presents and stuff. I didn't, but you know, my mum and that, and she's not opened them still because she just can't come. Like, she doesn't feel it's right opening it. But yeah, then obviously the Happy New Year came, and I was a bit disappointed because it got through like the fireworks, and I'm thinking, right, so where's the drones? Because normally the drones do like, you know, like the displays in the sky, and I thought this is a bit strange. Carried on a bit further in, and then they, you know, it sort of went off and said Happy New Year. And yeah, well, it didn't dawn on me, because I texted Tessa and I was like, did you see any drones? Because I didn't see any. Well, it turns out that it was obviously bad weather, weren't it? If it's too windy, they're not going to put them up. So yeah, that was what the problem was. So I'd say that the fireworks were a bit disappointing, because I love seeing, it fascinates me how they do it, because basically the drones will all be laid out on a field, and then they're programmed to go up at certain times, but how they don't knock, you know, into each other, I don't know. But yeah, it's it was very disappointing, because I wanted my drones. I'm gonna have a bit of my tea. I've had this poxy cough that won't go away. Really, really annoying. So yeah, let's talk about the lineup through this week. Oh, I've got to show you something else, but I can't because I haven't got. I'll show you next time, because I need a candle to do it. So, but just for context, I got this. Yeah. Now this, hang on a minute. Now, I actually didn't get this as a Christmas present, I bought it. But this is called an arc lighter, okay? You might see the little candle there. But basically what it is rather than you get the old fashioned sort of like your lighter or your matchstick. This is like a USB sort of like lighter, if you like. You push that and then watch here. So when I push the button, you see that? And what it does is when you've got the little candle there, you pull it there, bleep it, and it, you know, lights the candle for you. So I thought that was fantastic because it does mean that I don't have to buy a lighter ever again, you know, because it's really annoying, isn't it, when like the wick is so small, like it's burned so far down and you're burning all the tips of your fingers because the light is sort of, the flame's getting in your hand and that. So that is perfect, and it's rechargeable. So funny thing was is that my sister had it and I was like, what in the world is that? And so she showed me how to use it and I was like, oh, I'm getting that. I think it cost me like £6, but that is like, yeah, because I always have candles. I like to watch a movie with a candle lit. And I recently got this one, which has run out now, but it was called the Crushed Candy Cane candle. As you can see, that's the end of the wick and that, but yeah, Crushed Candy Cane, £2.99 from Home Bargains. So yeah, it was really quite cool, really. So yeah, I'm in love with that. But my sister's one has got like a metal extension thing on it, so where you've got like the pen, it's got like an extendable thing to, so like if you've got like a really long sort of container. But mine just has like a push out shaft thing. But yeah, seriously, if you light a lot of candles, you so need to get that. Linda, Lazy Retired Granny, you should look for one of them because you're always doing wax melts. So I don't know whether you use a lighter or matchsticks, but you should try getting one of them. Like, oh my god, so cool. This is turning out absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? 45 minutes, guys, can you believe it? Oh, there's not enough time, guys. We need more time. Trying to reset my Alexa Flex plug thing today, and it's playing up. Keeps saying that it's not registered when it is. So in the end, I got fed up with it, and I'll give that another go tomorrow. Something obviously needs resetting on it because it keeps saying that it's not registered on the Alexa app. So yes. Are these supposed to be like black cherries or something? Because I get the impression that the tree is actually brown, and then these are sort of like, are these supposed to be like little berries on it? I'm so like happy I started this today. Looks really, really lovely. I feel a bit bad now because like my mum said like don't talk about it, but you know, it's, I feel like I needed to update Roxanne because she did ask about him, but oh well. I love this. I don't know what that is, but it's obviously part of the branch going up, but it's just different, you know, this sort of mahogany sort of colour as well. It's absolutely fantastic. So I think I'm going to offload some of these because we're not using them, are we? So let's offload some of these and then we'll have more room. It's not like we're going to be getting to them parts anytime soon, so yeah, I'll do that, I think. Probably gonna have to get them all back out again tomorrow, but yeah. So yeah, let's talk about the rest of the week. So tomorrow it's a live. Then, as I say, I'm not sure what time I'll get in from work, so it'll probably be 7ish. But I'll confirm it some point tomorrow. And then when that'll be Wednesday, so Thursday it will be think that's premiere day that we normally do, and then Friday is unboxing. It's a good one coming up Friday. And I've made a bit of a cock up. You know, in the video, the Christmas tablecloth one, I said I've got something I really want to show you that I think I said I bought for Christmas. Well, I've changed that into 2025 in the video. I say welcome to 2025's first Christmas unboxing, and so I thought, fudge cake, I can't upload that now, so that's why you got Art Dot instead. Because I thought there's no point showing this now. It is a Christmassy related thing, so I'm going to save that for next year. I think the last time I worked on a painting this size on the back, you know, this cardboard backing thing, was the Christmas Express, which we didn't get much of that done. Oh, hang on a minute, what's that? That's a 3, yeah. Thought so, that's needs to come off. Okay. Whoops. Okay. But yeah, I literally can't remember what I got for Christmas. Oh, that was the other thing I got. My brother got me a photo frame from Teddy saying I love you uncle on it, and my mum got one exactly the same saying I love you nanny and stuff like that. And then he got me a pack of sweets, and then my mum got me shower gel, the Peaky Blinders shower gel set thing. Then she got me jogging bottoms for indoors, because I like to sit in jogging bottoms. And then she got me the cutlery set, the James Bond aftershave. Oh yes, that was the other thing, an Amazon gift card. I think I've been on Linda's naughty list this year. I'm going to sound really cheeky here, Linda. So last year I got a gift card from Linda. I didn't get one this year, so I think I've been on the naughty list. You shouldn't really, as my father always used to say, you don't give to receive. But I just thought I'd make a sarcastic joke. But yeah, okay, and then we got R. So then obviously my sister got me the pens and the Lindor ball things. I got a selection box as well. Oh, that's the other thing my brother got me. Oh my god. Like, oh my god. I cannot believe it. Like, you know when Victor Meldrew goes, I don't believe it. Well, oh my god. My brother got me these. I could not believe it. Like, literally, he literally got me these. The big box, 69. What's that say? Come on, load it. Yeah, you get all them 69 different bars of chocolate in there. And I was really naughty, like where you're supposed to have like one a day. I mean, it's up to you how many you have, but where I was supposed to get like one a day, I ate the whole bloody lot, like in the space of 4 days. So yeah, oopsie. So naughty me. Right, okay. So yeah, the plan of action is to try and get this finished by the end of January. We've got some lovely colour block sessions up here, and down this side it's really colour blocked. So yeah, this comes from the range. I paid $6.99 for that. So if you want to get this, I'll put the link in the description, and I checked it last night, it's in stock, so you can order it. I tend to order the big ones. I think this is a 40x50, so yeah, I tend to order the big ones, and I can't be asked for carrying these back on a train and your rucksack, and yeah, no, so I tend to order them. It's too much hassle trying to bring back large paintings. So It's even worse when someone wants to sit next to you and you're like, oh, I've got to move everyone. Someone actually asked me once, can you move your bag off the chair? And I really felt like saying no, because like he doesn't own the chair. But the only time you really have to give up a seat is, you know, if it's for the elderly, because there's a little sign on some seats that say, please give this seat up for someone else. So, and the laughable thing was, he didn't even sit next to me after asking me to remove it. He chose a different seat. So it's almost like God provided again, because he knew that I didn't want that person sitting next to me, and somehow, by the power of magic, he moved seats. So I was like, where's my bag? On there again, thank you. I hate sitting next to people on the train. I like to sit in what's called the airplane seats. You know, where you've got like the two. Yeah, I can't stand like sitting next to someone I don't know. So right. It's always the way, in it. Every time I pack away a drill, we get another one that comes up and says, oh, I got this. I got this. Oopsie. Oh, that's a nice colour. That's a colour there. It's quite nice. Wow. That is gorgeous. I feel like it's 6 o'clock, but I'm actually filming this at, it's now 20 past midnight, so I've got to go to bed soon because I'm at work tomorrow. I actually start at 11:30 because I was like, if I do it now, it gets it done, and then when I come in from work, I can just get on with like catch up on YouTube, catch up on EastEnders. So yeah. Right, I'm gonna probably do one more line, and then I'm gonna go Walk the Line was on earlier. You know, Johnny Cash, where he goes, burn, 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 the ring of fire, I walk the line. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more line, and I think I'll call that session there, because we've done a brilliant session. I've noticed a lot of YouTubers are doing this thing called, in the diamond painting community, something to do with a year in review or something, like where they reflect over the last year with their projects and stuff. I've not really seen that before, so it's not really something I would personally do on my channel, but the way I see it is, once a year's gone, I don't want to think about the previous year because that year's gone, you know. But it looks like a really cool, fun thing to do. I might do it in the future, but yeah, it's definitely not for me. But it was fun watching them because you got to see like one person, you know, I was saying that I wanted to see someone count all the drills that you put on from the start of the month to the end of the year. Well, someone actually done that, and I couldn't believe it. Like, my wish was fulfilled. So I was like, yes. I think this is going to look really nice once it's finished. What's that, 5 or S? Is that an S or a 5? Blimey. Can't be an S because that's, yeah, that looks like 5 to me, so I'll do 5. Okay, then we've got a H. H-E, H-E, woo. La 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 la. News is on again, what the hell? Why would the news be on? We've already had that. Comes on at 10 o'clock. Okay. lovely. There we go, right, lovely. Okay, so I'll just sort these drills out because tomorrow I've got to start filming the songs, so I'm not going to have, I'll be alternating this painting, but thank you very much for sharing your time with me on this painting, whether you whip and chat, listen to a podcast, or treat it as a podcast, but that, my friends, is what it's looking like. So as you can see, let's just give that a bit of a roll and get that all lovely done. And that is what it's looking like. So absolutely gorgeous. You see how different it looks once you put the drills on, but as I say, these little black bits, I don't know if they're supposed to be like berries or something, but it looks fabulous so far. So yeah, that's what it's looking like. As I say, that is what the painting looks like. We're going to have really lots of colour blocking these green bits here, but yeah, it looks really, really lovely, and I can't wait to get this Bengalese one done. But yeah, so yeah, it looks really cool. But thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. If you want to get this for yourself, the link's in the description of the video. Tap that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any future uploads on the channel. And I will see you very soon for the next stage of this. Don't forget, tomorrow we are live with this painting. So it's going to be really, really exciting to see if we get all of this bit done, and hopefully we move up to that bit. But yeah, I think that green's going to pop, because look at that, it's really quite a lime green, that one. But anyway, thank you for watching, take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.